Hello everybody, welcome back to Simulated Heaven and welcome back to Space Engineers. I've been playing this game a fair bit, trying to do mining. I told you last time I had to get quite a lot of stuff mined to make the mining platform. Now, I've been doing that a while and I have been mining a lot and I have got a lot of stuff which is cool, but I've been basically left with two things that I really need. If I go into production, I really need motors, and for that I need nickel and cobalt. Now I've been like mining out this meteor a lot, and the only time I find those two things are when it's right on the outside of the meteor, if you know what I mean. Whoops, and let me just charge up here. Which has been an issue, because then if you try to mine it, most of it flies away and it's a bit annoying. I haven't found any really inside the meteor, so I've kind of come to a decision that what I'm going to do is I'm going to, in order for me to get the mining station, the mining platform fully working, is I'm going to start to disassemble my friend's ship. Now I don't think he'll mind. As you can see, it's clearly already pretty damaged. I think it was hit by a meteor or something, and this is just basically a starter ship that anyone will get when they, you know, they enter into my world for the first time. So I'm sure he won't mind if I start to disassemble this. Yeah, so I thought what I would do is then hopefully I can get the motors and things like that from here. Now the thing you have to be really careful when you're disassembling is that the volume, you have to know what your volume is. Now I started off using quite a realistic volume, but I've kind of updated it and changed it to quite a high volume that I can carry, just purely because I was finding it. Oh, is that my thing there? Oh, it is, I think. Yeah, the cargo containers, so I don't even need to go inside. Awesome. So let's drop off this stuff. Yeah, so I started off with quite a realistic kind of carry weight, but when I was mining I found it really annoying, like really annoying, because I was having that to go back and forth all the time. So in the end I was like, okay, well I kind of want it to be realistic, but whatever, I'll have a high volume that I can carry. Yeah, and again that's gonna then make it a lot faster for me to disassemble this ship, because when you have a ship, some of the items in here are really heavy and you have to be careful, because if the volume of your inventory is full up, if it goes into the red, then anything else that you disassemble will just float off, will just float away. So you can lose quite a lot of important stuff. Right, I can see straight away that this had motors in it, so we're gonna take this. I think, if I can remember where the hell. Oh yeah, it's down here, right? We need to go to the Mickey Mouse bit, which doesn't really look like Mickey Mouse, but whatever. It certainly doesn't look like Mickey Mouse anymore. Yeah, I think it's is it this one? Oh my goodness, I don't even remember. Yes, it is this one. Okay, long. Now it's pretty dark, isn't it? I think I have got my light on, haven't I? Yeah, I've already got my light on. Now as you can see, I have, you know, pretty much got the mining platform sorted, but like I said, there were some items I needed that I couldn't seem to get the, you know, mine the correct materials for. So now let me see, what's the thing that needs a motor? So this thing here, this reactor, which is really important. Oops, wrong thing, lol. I want to build it, not disassemble it. Now you can see there's a red line on the assembly thing there. You know, there's a red bar that is showing the amount that something is assembled, but the red line, as soon as you go over that, so as soon as I go over the red line, this is actually a usable item now. So I can actually use it, but obviously it's not completely fully finished. So that's kind of cool that you can use things before they're fully finished. Oh, I think I might have everything I need for this. Awesome. So as you can see, we now have a fully finished nuclear reactor down here. Wicked. Let's see if we got enough stuff to... I don't think we'll be able to finish this, but we should be able to get it quite close to being finished, maybe. I'm not sure if I have enough of the motors. I might have to come back again, I imagine. My energy is getting a bit low. Yeah, the motors, always the motors. This one as well. Let's see these collector things. I'm not sure if it's a good idea to have two of these so close to each other, but anyway, whatever. We'll kind of see how that works. And if it isn't very good, I'll maybe just disassemble one and only have one on here. We'll see. Okay, so we have managed to do quite a bit of stuff there. And obviously the more that we disassemble that ship... Whoopsies! That was a bit careless. Like running into that rock like a noob. Right. And obviously eventually my plan is to completely get rid of my ship and build another one which is more interesting. Or I might use the base of this, you know, like to make another ship maybe. Right. Okay, I've still got 2,000 litres of things on me. Right. Okay. Let's keep going. Oh, come on, get out the door, damn it. So, where am I going? I need to do the disassembly stuff. There's a meteor there. Right. No, I didn't mean to do that, did I? So let's try to take away the important stuff first. Oh, wrong button again. What a pro. It's actually really cool when you're playing multiplayer and you can see other people around you like disassembling and assembling stuff. It looks really cool when you see all the sparks flying and everything. Okay. I have to say this is a really, really cool game. I do love this game. It's pretty awesome. You know, they obviously still have to add some features and all that, but it's pretty fun. So I think I'm going to do the same thing. As soon as I'm full, I'm just going to head down to the mining platform. Pretty sure most of this stuff that I'm disassembling here will be required down there. Here we go. What's this? Small cargo container. And hopefully when I get the mining platform up and running, I will then be able to mine out the whole meteor pretty much, you know. And then I'm hoping to be able to get the cobalt and the other one that I can't find, which I can't remember the name right now. I'm hoping to be able to find that in like a natural way then. If not, I'll have to move on. Whoopsie, see, I'm going in the red here. Otherwise I'll have to move on and go find another area for me to mine out. Yeah, it is this one, isn't it? Mickey Mouse. Okay, let's finish this off. Whoops, I'm doing it again. Wow, funny. Okay, so now we've got this cargo container. Cool, it's looking pretty sweet down here. Gravity generator. So yeah, all this stuff is now looking sorted, which is good. Collector. Yeah, nice. Another collector. Don't know if I have enough material for this. Now what I need down here is I need some way to recharge my energy levels. So yeah, definitely need to find a way to do that. Whoops. I can obviously, what I could build, I mean obviously I could build a medical room, but aren't they, I think they're really big. Let's have a look. I think the medical room is really big, because otherwise I could just build like a cockpit, like a simple one, you know. Look at the size of this thing. If I had this, ooh, it's upside down. Lol. Come on. Come on. It's forever upside down. Lol. Wanna go? Okay. What? That's what I was just pressing. Is it home now? That doesn't sound good, whatever that is. Stupid thing. Why is it not? Oh. It shouldn't be this hard, should it? Just to put a medical bay. Am I so much of an idiot? Like, I'm pressing all the buttons it's telling me, and I can't seem to get it to go normally. Anyway, as you can see, the medical bay is quite big. So my idea was just to put like a cockpit down here in the meantime. Because a cockpit, you can recharge your stuff. You just can't recharge your health. And it will be a lot smaller if I can find the damn things. Yeah, see, like this thing? Cockpit. Maybe this one, we don't need a big one, do we? Like I said, it's just somewhere to recharge. There you go, that was easy. That didn't take ages to move, did it? Right, so page down. Yeah, there you go. I suppose I want it facing away so it's easy to get into. Right, whoopsie. Yeah. Like that. There you go. Let's place that. I might have some of the stuff I need for this actually. So I reckon pretty soon my mining platform is going to be up and running, which is going to be awesome. It's going to allow me to mine this out a lot faster without having to worry so much. Yeah, okay. Okay, that's good. That's good timing because I need to go recharge myself. Don't particularly want to die, although it's not such a big deal really, but don't particularly want to die if I can help it. Loads of time. Okay, let's get back to 100%. I'm going to try to finish off demolishing this spaceship. It's always a good idea when you have a spaceship parked outside like this that you try and park it in the shade, if you know what I mean. Try to park it in the shade away from the sun, because I believe meteors always seem to come from the sun. So if you park in the shadows, you're less likely to get hit. And actually, my spaceship, I don't think it's ever got hit by meteors or any things like that. So I think it helps. Come on now. These doors, man. When you got the jetpacks on, these doors are really annoying sometimes. But what are you going to do? Okay, let's disassemble some of this stuff. We've got some thrusters. I mean, can you imagine how slow it would be if I was still using the same volume on the inventory? I would have already had to go back to base like a few times by now. So I know this is not realistic, but it just makes the game a bit less kind of tedious. I mean, I'm all for realism and all that, but even I was starting to get a bit, you know, finding it a bit tedious. I think we've taken out most of the important and valuable stuff, haven't we? Oh, my volume is red and I wasn't paying attention. Anyway, like I said, it's not that big a deal. Is that something floating there? Oh no, it's an interior light. Okay. Now, like I said, it's pretty awesome that we can... I mean, it's pretty awesome now, but when I make a ship of my own, I'm not going to make it so accessible like this, because it means that if a meteor does hit your ship, it will basically take out, or it could completely take out an important part of your ship, and you could lose all your cargo from there or whatever, you know. So although it's very convenient for me right now, I don't think it's a very well designed ship. I suppose if I go into the outside view, you can kind of see what I was talking about with the cool looking sparks and everything. See, it does look kind of cool, but it's kind of cooler when you're playing online with multiplayer and you see your friends in, like, over in the distance disassembling or welding stuff. It looks kind of cool. And I do kind of like when you were building and disassembling, how it has like stages that you have to, you know, go through. I think that looks really cool. It's pretty awesome. I mean, it is a really fun game. I mean, not perfect by any means, but I think for the price they are charging, it's pretty fun. You can actually get quite a lot of hours. And I've just remembered I need to put a beacon on either my ship or the mining thing. I don't know what kind of materials a beacon needs, but I think we need to put a beacon, because in one of my videos I want to show you how you can go and take over some of the ships that are flying by. At the moment I don't see any ships flying by, but sometimes there'll be like a mining vessel or other things that will fly by, and you can actually take them over. You can actually fly up to them and try to like take them over, bring them back here, and you can either disassemble them for material, or obviously if they're a nice enough spaceship, you could even use it as a basis for one of your own ships, you know. So okay, we're starting to tear through this, aren't we now? There is actually quite a lot of valuable stuff back here actually, which I completely forgot about. Come on. And I'm getting low on energy as well. Okay. And it's red. My inventory is getting red, so I might as well go head back anyway. Heal up, or get the energy back up. And I've got a lot of energy in this ship. I have been able to mine a lot of uranium, so I've got a lot of energy in here, so I don't have to worry anytime soon about that. And even when because I'm going to have to put some in the mining platform, aren't I? So I think I've got more than enough for that to keep them both working. Whee. Okay, we're not far off now. And obviously these armor, steel armor things won't take too long to break up. And also they're not very heavy in comparison with what I was breaking up before. So should be relatively easy to do. I think at the back of the ship we might still have some valuable things. Like I think I see a thruster there. So we're not completely done. Here we go. So yeah, I kind of like to get rid of the valuable things first, because when you break up a ship, if you know, there's a possibility that parts of it could float away, especially if you were disassembling it in such a bad way like me. And there's also a gyroscope thing at the back here. I think that this thing is really heavy as well, so yeah. I can't remember what the thing needed, what the cockpit needed. I've got quite a lot of energy, so what I might do actually is just head back down here. Go back in the Mickey Mouse entrance and go see what, if I have on me the materials required to finish off this thing. Oh, yeah, I do. Cool. No, but I still need more stuff. You need 3 more displays, okay. Okay, so I need displays I can have a look at them. Yeah, you see there, it says there's a business shipment. You can actually go and try to take over those. Some are harder than others, but you can actually take them over and you can bring them back. But like I said, if I have a beacon, I can see how to get back. If I don't have a beacon, then I can't even see how to get back at all. Now, do I have any displays in my cargo? Well, displays. Got computers, motors, steel plates. Yes, we have got displays. Right. I suppose if I was being very sensible, I would have a look at exactly what's required to make sure I have it. So what have we got here? Where is it? It's this one, right? So construction component, computer, construction component. I think I'll be alright. I think I've got everything. Anyway, whatever. I can be a bit slow in this game at building stuff because I usually can't be bothered to very carefully get all the materials I need. I just, you know, I'm a bit ad hoc. I'll just pick up stuff and be like, oh yeah, I have enough. Then I'll get down there and find out actually I forgot important stuff. Okay, whoopsie, don't fly into the rock. That's not a good idea. I do really like the music in this game as well. I mean, actually I should have turned it off for this video just in case the game doesn't hold the rights to it and I get a copyright strike. Oops, but it does actually add a lot to the feeling of the game. It's pretty good. I like it. Right, so let's see. Let's go to our... Yeah. I think we've got everything. Yeah. Do we have interior plates? Don't remember. I think we do. So then we should be up and running. So if I add some uranium, let me just see. Let's enter the cockpit. Oh, lovely. Oh, cool. I think I just need to put energy in here then. I mean, I don't have thrusters or gyroscopes, but I don't need them. And I can recharge here, I believe. Yeah, cool. But obviously I'm not recharging now because there's no energy in here in the reactor. So I believe when I get the reactor, so we've got the gravity generator, the reactor, and the inventory and the collectors. I think that should be alright. I mean, I might even make this large enough to put a small mining vessel on here or something, maybe. That would be kind of cool, wouldn't it? That would be kind of cool. Alright, let's go drop off. Let's go drop off this stuff in here. And then let's go continue the disassembly. And then when that ship is completely disassembled, I'll go get some uranium. You got a lot of stuff, so that is the benefit of if you do find a ship that you can disassemble. It's quite awesome. You get quite a lot of resources to start you off, which obviously, like I said, the cobalt and I think it was the nickel are rather hard to find, or certainly in this area I'm finding them quite hard to find. So we've got a lot of thrusters in here. We've got quite a lot of thrusters. And as you can see, they're rather heavy. Wow, more thrusters. Whoa, 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 whoa. See? Look, that stuff is just flying away. That was my fault. That's why I said you do need to be careful, but obviously I'm not overly bothered right now, but if you want to be very perfect, you need to make sure that you don't keep disassembling once you've yeah, got to your limit in terms of inventory. Right, I think we're pretty good now. Let's start taking away more of these. See it floating away? It's really cool how when you start, if you disassemble stuff, it can be floating away. Especially because I often disassemble things very badly. So I'll disassemble bits that are like holding other bits, and those bits will fly away. Oh, there we go. We're not too far off now, are we? So what I might do, the video length is getting quite long, so I think you guys know what I'm going to be doing here. I'm basically going to be like disassembling this entire ship. So I don't think I need to do all of this on video. It could get slightly boring, especially because the video is already getting quite long. So just let me fill up my inventory one more time, which shouldn't take too long with the thrusters. And then what I'll do, I'll go put this in the ship, I'll charge up, I'll get some uranium, and I'll put the uranium in the mining station, the mining platform thing. And then we'll see if it works. I hope it works. So yeah, this is basically just like a shell now. It's not anything, is it? Basically a shell of armor blocks, from what I can see. So it's not anything that valuable. Oops, and I'm red again. Okay, let's just leave that. Okay, so let's put this in our inventory, go charge ourselves up, get the uranium, and I'm getting stuck in between my ship and the rocks. Come on, get to the door, damn it. You know what, I'm going to put the stuff in the inventory first, that would make sense. Then charge up, so I've got the maximum amount of time. Right, so I believe I might even have uranium that's in the refinery, because I've been making a lot of stuff in here. Yeah, I have. Not a lot though. Yeah, look, we got all this stuff here. Cool. Let me see now. In the reactor, I've got loads of uranium, as you'll see. Like, literally loads of it. Don't really want all of that. There you go. There you go. That's what I wanted. So I'm just going to use 10 from there and leave 39 whatever and take 10. That's going to be more than enough. Because actually I was finding that I was well, I wouldn't say accidentally, but I was mining lots of other things, and uranium was one of the things I was mining a lot as a byproduct of trying to find the cobalt and the nickel. So I ended up with quite a lot of uranium, so I don't really, well, where am I going? So I don't really have to worry about that particularly. Right, so let's go. This is the moment of truth. I mean, this is actually the first platform or ship or structure that I've made in the game independently, which is completely new, made by me, if you know what I mean. So we'll see. I'm assuming it'll work, but I don't actually know if it will work. I'm just assuming it will work. Okay, so let's go to our nuclear reactor. Put in the uranium that we just got. Right, small reactor is on. Use small reactor, gravity generator on. Now we only really need. Why don't we put it on 0.4 Gs of gravity? And yeah, it's already, I believe, as far as it can go. It's fully up to its maximum ability. Collector on. Use conveyor system. I'm going to turn that off for now because I believe no, I don't think I'm using the conveyor system yet. Gravity generator on. Small reactor should be on. Everything is on. So we should be good. Let's go see if it will charge me up. It sounds like it's on, doesn't it? I hear a noise, which is good. Right. Come on. There we go. Yes. Oh, it says we got 2 days of fuel time. Awesome. And we should have gravity down here now. Yep, we got 0.4 Gs of gravity, so that means that anything we mine will either go into the collector or at least will, you know, fall down and collect itself. So this is really cool. Let's see if we can. Now the only thing is, what's going to happen here? Oh, I believe, yes. At the moment, anything it collects, I believe, will go into here. And then what we can do is, it says there's a conveyor system. So if we work that out, if we can make a conveyor system that automatically will put it into a cargo container, I don't know if that's worth it. I'm not sure. Anyway, let's get our drill out and let's drill right above these 2 collectors and see if it works. Maybe. Does it have to literally fall directly into the thing? Maybe it does. I mean, I have never used these things before. I have no idea how it works. See, it doesn't seem to be attracting stuff. It doesn't seem to attract stuff. It just seems to only get stuff which is... yeah, but anyway, like I said, it will collect itself, look, quite easily, because we've got the gravity now in this whole area. That's why I wanted a gravity generator. But yeah, I'm not sure. The collectors seem kind of useless because it seems like it only picks up stuff which is directly. Oh, so collector 2 has picked up some stuff. Look. Collector 2 has picked up some stuff. Silicon ore and iron ore. Okay. So it does work, but I'm not sure how well it works. I mean, am I supposed to have loads of these? Like more of these directly under where I'm doing the mining? I mean, that seems like quite a lot. What I might have to do then, if that is the case, and if any of you guys are aware, please can you let me know? That would be awesome. But if that's the case, I might have to try to make a very, very basic mining spaceship thing, which will have one of those mining things. What do you call those things that turn around? It's basically like a grinder that grinds off all of the rock, and I believe if in there it will automatically collect everything that it mines. I might have to do it that way. Anyway guys, thank you for watching this slightly extended episode of Space Engineers. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.